Hello everyone, today is Saturday, January 26th, and today I'm going to tell you about my Redwing Iron Ranger 8086s. That's the charcoal rough and tough, the most beautiful leather ever by Redwing, if I may add. Opinions may vary, that's mine. So charcoal rough and tough, a beautiful off black color, a little bit of gray, and it ages in a few different directions. I have another pair of Red Wings in charcoal rough and tough. These are the 8890s. They're about 8 or 9 months old, and I put them through the ringer. I work construction, so I'm always standing in different terrains all the time. I don't keep these super clean every day, but when I get home, okay, so I worked in these earlier today. But I got home about 2 hours ago, and all I did was dust off with the horsehair brush. I just cleaned them off, clean the stitches off, get all that nasty dust and sand and grit out of the stitching, because that's what's gonna keep your boot together, obviously. Shout out to the Pisgah Range limited laces. These are the desert camo color. I mean, check how they go. So these have a little bit of a brown, some may say green. I agree with both. They're a brownish, greenish, gray color that they age into. I love it. I mean, so they first come like this, a little more gray brown, and then, well, these turned that color. Both of the insides of these look very similar. Let's go, focus, baby. In the color that rough out the inside of the leather, the back side of that leather, very similar in color. Okay, again, two different boots, two different animals. Now the tongue is a little different. My tongue in these were never that light color. So, I mean, that'd be cool if they lightened up to like that really light beige color. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. All right, so these were made in May. Let's get that down there. May of 2018. So these have been sitting for a few months, not too long. And I noticed. Well, let's talk about the boot first, okay? So you got the Iron Rangers. Love me some Iron Rangers. Love me some Iron Rangers. These are a long-lasting boot. Now, okay, so, and that's due to the construction. Triple stitch in the back on the heel counter. Triple stitch in the front on the vamp. Quad stitching on the cap toe. Quad stitching. You got a 270 welt there. It stops here. And, alright, so I'm going to come clean with you guys. This is my first pair of factory seconds. See the holes punched through the tongue there? Factory seconds. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about them. And when I say a lot of good things, meaning that most of the time the boot is not junk. It's not something worth not having. Okay? There are some slight... what's good about Redwing is that they have standards. And if the boot does not meet their standards, they want to alleviate any returns on boots. So they have a very thorough quality control department. All right. So what I noticed on, and again, I sourced these off of eBay, Redwing seconds. You can get tons of Redwing seconds off of eBay for very good prices. Okay. And most of the time, you can even negotiate the price down. All right, so these were in fabulous shape. I looked at all the pictures, and they looked really good. These aren't my first pair of charcoal rough and tough, so I kind of had an idea of what they should look like and, you know, what they shouldn't look like. All right. And so in the pictures, there was nothing disclosing what was wrong with them or what was less perfect about them. So when I got them home, I pulled them out, start going through everything. Everything looked beautiful, except... Dun, dun, dun. Let's get some focus action there, camera. All right. One of the 4 stitching, thank goodness, quad stitching. Thank goodness for the quad stitching. one of the 4 stitches. Okay, so when they cut the boot, not cut the boot, but when they attach the soles, they make them big, and then they cut the excess down to a certain, you know, amount past the upper, and then they cut them, and then they run them on like a bench grinder, a bench buffer, if you will, to kind of, or a sander to even the edges up. And I'm thinking when they have like this really sharp blade that they run the whole outer diameter of the sole against to shear it off. I'm guessing that's what happened. Come on, camera. Too much light. There we go. Okay. Can you focus that close? Can you? There we go. So, I mean, that's just, it's frayed. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get you guys to see the littlest imperfection in these boots, all right? Now, if you're a guy like me, sure, it's like, oh, man, you get these boots, like, oh, man, the quad stitch ain't perfect. But you know what? I wear my boots to work every day. And Redwing Iron Rangers are work boots, okay? I'm sorry, but they are. These are not dress boots. They're casual boots. They're stylish boots. I mean, they're beautiful, but they're work boots, okay? And that's how I wear my Red Wings. I wear them to the store. I wear them to work, and I wear them to dinner, okay? So, all right, so these are still beautiful. I wore them to the store one time. I got them out the box. I noticed that, and I was like, yeah, good enough for me. Wore them to the store for about 20 minutes, and I was like, ooh, boy, let me get these things off, because I just got home from work. My feet were swollen from a long 10-hour day of work wearing these bad boys. And I was like, you know what? Okay, that was enough. That was enough. I really wanted to just make sure that they were the right size, and they were 11.5D. Okay? So, charcoal rough and tufts, a beautiful color. So I said these were made in May of 2018. They were probably sitting in a box for 5 months at least. And now it's January, so 5, 6 months, whatever. Maybe 7. Shut up. Okay. And so I noticed, after inspecting, I noticed that the cap toes were a little bit darker, just a little bit. And you can't tell now because I already took care of that. And I'm going to show you guys how I took care of them. Okay? You see the heel counters? Okay, this one, the color is pretty much all uniform, okay? With an exception to this part here, which is usually a little bit softer than the heel counter and the vamp area and the toe cap toe. All right. So if you look between these two here, you'll see that this one is a little bit darker, just a little bit, okay? And this one is a little more uniform, a little more close to the rest of the color of the boot, okay? Again, the cap toes were also had this that I noticed. I didn't think it was an issue, but I'm a hands-on dude. I'm a DIY master, YouTube scholar. And so I took into my own hands to, all right, so here's what I use. I use the boot brush, good to get dust off. And then here is, come on now. Let's see if the light helps. Okay. This is a brass bristle brush with the plastic bristles on the outer and the brass on the inside. I use that anytime I come home from work. I always dust my boots off when I come home from work. I clean out the stitches. If there's any mud or clumps of mud or clumps of drywall or putty or anything like that, I just use the bristle brush or the brass bristle brush, and I clean out the welt, clean out the mocks, any of the stitching on the uppers, because keeping the stitches clean on the upper is paramount to keeping your boots together, okay? All right, so again, with leather, It's a natural product. It's built off of, it's a fibrous material, and it has kind of like little hairs. All right. So what I did was took this brass bristle brush, and because I ain't scared, I went in a circular motion, and I kind of just stirred up the oils and mattened it up a little bit nicer so it's a little more uniform to the rest. Okay, let me show you guys how I did it. Let me try to don't worry guys, I know you see that swirling. It's all good. This is Redwing leather, buddy. It's good stuff. This is the good stuff. Okay. I hope you guys are getting dizzy. Just kidding. I'm sorry I'm getting you guys dizzy, but all right. If you look, you'll notice there's quite a difference where I didn't, and you can see right where the bristles start with the brush, okay? Now, the good thing about oil, or the leather, is that there's oil in it. And so to kind of bring them back in the middle, kind of just rub your finger on and boom. It's a little bit lighter. I mean, a little bit, yeah, it's lightened up a little bit. It's mattened up a little bit. It's not so shiny like it is, come on, focus, down here on the back side, which I haven't done yet, okay? But you can see it's starting to match the rest of the boot. Gotta love that glare, huh? All right. So there's just another little boot hack. I learned, because I ain't scared, and I'll try everything once, as long as there's no chance I'm gonna get hurt or killed. All right, so brass bristle brush, hit up the charcoal rough and toughs, and it also works with these copper rough and toughs. Anytime I have a little nick or something, I'll hit it with a brass bristle brush and wipe it up afterwards, and it goes back to normal. Again, these are not cleaned. These are not cleaned, and these are not cleaned. I've only dusted them off. Come on now. I've only dusted them off after work, and they're very solid boots. Okay. So here's my little baby collection of Redwings. Hey, check out Isaac the Boot Guy and CJ Cook. They've got some really good information, valuable content on boots, boot reviews, leather, how boots are made. Isaac knows a lot about many different brands. CJ Cook, he talks about Red Wings. I mean, that dude is a Red Wing master, so he knows more than a Red Wing dude, Red Wing employee does that works at a Red Wing store. He does. He's a connoisseur. He knows everything about Red Wings. If you have a question, go check out his YouTube channel, and also check out the Boot Guy, because he's the reason I'm into boots in the first place. Got rid of the sneakers, got rid of the junk shoes I was wearing to work, and now all I wear is Red Wings. I still got a few sneakers in the closet. I only wear them to the gym. So and check out these bad boys. These are my 8137s, customized by yours truly. These are size 12D. So these come in the black Skagway. And a black Skagway is like a lot like the black harness. Okay. Only difference is these are customized. These are one-offs. You won't find anything like these, okay? I'm sure a lot of you guys are like, oh dang, those are slick. And I'll tell you, it's because they're custom. Look at that. Red Wing mock toes. Oh, eBay notification. Anyway, so yeah, I actually have these on eBay for sale. Magnificent shape. These are also about 8 or 9 months old. Outsole is still in great shape. Tons of life left. You don't have to get them resold anytime soon. great shape. I have the leather laces, and I also have the black Taslons that come with them. They're not factory seconds. These are factory firsts. Like I said, these are the only factory seconds I've ever gotten, and I'm also not disappointed with them. So, just in magnificent shape. I do have a video on how I got these to look the way they do. If you're interested, check out the other video I have on my channel. I'm blabbing a lot. I had my coffee, so I'm feeling pretty talkative. Plus, I don't have many friends. Just kidding. So, yeah. Let's get back to the start of the program. Charcoal Rough and Tough, please comment with any questions or anything you have regarding my 8890s Charcoal Rough and Tough Mock Toes, 23 last. My 4581 Iron Rangers, 8 last. 8085s Copper Rough and Tough. Did I say Copper Rough and Tough? Hawthorne Mule Skinner. These are the Hawthorne Mule Skinner Rough Out. So it's got like that suede texture to it, alright? Copper Rough and Toughs, 8085s. Charcoal Rough and Toughs, 8086s. And the Black Skagway, custom Black Skagway, 8137s, which are on sale on eBay, okay? These have been sitting here waiting for you to put them on your feet and have people ask you, "Dang, where you get them boots from, dog?" Be like, "Oh, I got them from my homie Angel over at AJ's Exchange." Anyway, alright guys, I'm having too much fun here. That's what happens when mom leaves dad at home, takes all the kids, and goes to the store. Make a YouTube video. Alright guys, love you. Like and subscribe. Take care. Smash this 2019, alright? Chase those dreams. Learn a little bit. Learn a lot of it. Get on YouTube and learn how to do whatever you want. Chase your dreams, guys. Alright. Follow me on Instagram, AJ's_exchange. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video.